Good morning, you guys. So, the beginning part of this video, I'm going to do it a little bit differently because this is going to specifically someone. I don't know if they want their name out on the internet, so I'm not going to do that. Because I don't have that information, so I'm not going to do that to them. Anyway, hello, you know who you are. My name's Taylor, and that cutie over there is Mr. Mufasa. So, the first part of this video, I just want to go through a couple treats and then what you're going to need to teach your dog retrieval. I'm going to go as in-depth as I can with this video. One thing I will say is that there are many different ways to do this. The two ways that I know, again, can take a long time, it can take a short amount of time. It just depends on what you're comfortable doing with your dog. Now, the treats that I'm going to show you today are treats that I found on Amazon. Now, Mufasa, being the breed that he is, this is the first time of me having a cur. A black mouth cur. That's his breed. Hey, Lou, you want to come over here and say hi, baby? I'm gonna see if I can get him to come say hi. Come on. What's up here? What's up here? Come on. Put your paws up. Hi, baby. Oh, did you do a sip? Come on. I know. Look. You want some of those? He's being cute. God dang it, dog. I hate it when you be cute. Okay. Can you put your paws up? Paws up? Come on. Luffy, come on. You know how to do this. Come on. So, this is Mufasa. That's him. And he just turned 2 this past year. So he is learning the medical side of things for me, and he's learning the mobility side of things. Now, some things that I did to prepare for this is I bought Mufasa a Bridgeport early. For one, that way he could get used to the weight of a Bridgeport. So he has both a counterbalance harness and a guide harness. So, like I said, get it early. It's up to you. It's do what you want with your dog, but that's what I did. Now, treats, I use any low-calorie treats for training in particular. Now, Mufasa is very particular, okay? Sometimes he'll take treats, and sometimes he won't. Sometimes he's in the mood to train, other times he's not. Now, I'm not going to say this is everybody's dog, but it is definitely my dog. Like this morning, for example, I had a very, very small amount of the training treats from Amazon. One thing I will say is that if you get, I think they call it the pantry pack. I think it's called the pantry pack. I don't know. If you get the pantry pack or the small version, the small version is 1.5 calories. Okay? That's the lowest calories you can get. Like, at all. And even then, I still think it's a little bit higher than 1.5, but it's what it is. The pantry pack for the train me treats, I'll see if I can put them in the description box, the ones that we get, are 3 calories per treat. The Tricky Trainers by Cloudstar, we get the cheddar ones, which he's not much of a cheese fiend, so I don't know why he went for these over like the liver or the salmon flavor. But these are only 2 calories per treat. Again, it just depends on which one your dog wants. If your dog is more towards the soft side, I would highly suggest the Train Me treats. If your dog is more towards the crunchy side, I would suggest the Tricky Trainers Crunchy. One thing I will say is Tricky Trainers has crunchy and soft, so be aware of that. Another one, why does that look like that? Probably just crumbs, right? Yeah, it looks like crumbs. I don't know if I like that. I don't know if I like that. This, and I will say with these ones in particular, I do tend to buy 2 bags of each treat, and then I put them into 1 bag. And that way I can throw some in my purse, I can throw it in his go bag, I can put it really wherever I need to. So these ones are, they're under 3 calories per treat. But this is also the same food that Mufasa eats. So, treat-wise, that's what you're going to need. Now, if you clicker train your dog or you positive train your dog, it's up to you. But you're going to need something for them to bite. Now, this we do, if you guys don't know, we have a small shop. We have a small shop called Mufis Mutts. This is one of our micro minis, and this is what we make. Another thing I will say with this is that our products are trademarked. We ended up with a situation where a rather big service dog company started stealing designs from my small company. So don't be like that. But Mufasa's size, this leash works really, really well for both me and Mufasa. It works well for small corrections. It works well for just going on a walk. It's really whatever. But it gives him enough where he can bite it. I'm not gonna bite it only because he has. That's kind of gross, actually. But obviously, he can bite it. He does get a little bit of metal in his mouth, but he doesn't seem to mind that. So, one thing, I will show you guys a demonstration at the end of trying to explain this. One thing that you can do is have your treats ready. Mine are right there. Offer the item that you will allow them to bite. You might have to hold this back, and the way I do that with these is like that. So offer this in to them. It's not gonna fall very far from where it is, so just offer this end. And the minute that your dog bites on it, or even offers his or her mouth towards, I'm used to saying his because my dog is a boy, so I'm sorry. I'm not trying to exclude genders here. I'm not trying to do that. I'm just used to saying he because he's my boy, is what it is. But offer anything. Just even if you touch their mouth with it, you want to touch, tell them good job. You know, give them a treat. If your dog's treat motivated, cool. If your dog is pet motivated, cool. If your guys are toy motivated, he does not like toys. He will chew on bones. We give them raw bone, and that's pretty well all he is encouraged by. But any kind of motion towards whatever item you want them to pick up, click and reward, click and treat, and eventually stop offering it for that. The minute that your dog opens his mouth and tries to put his mouth on it, encourage, high encouragement, keep going, you can do this, you're doing good, you know. It's what I have to do with my dogs when they're on the treadmill, which, again, if you want a video on that, I can teach you guys how I did that too. And then eventually the dog will, can you stand up, please? Thank you. Eventually the dog will offer the thing that you want. Don't allow them to hand it to you immediately. That's one of the biggest mistakes I made in the beginning. I offered it to him, he took it, he bit it, and then he just ran away with it. And now as a result of that, he likes to play with it, but he will get it to me. Don't do that. Have the dog bite the product, give him a treat. Bite, give him a treat. Bite, give him a treat. And keep going with this for, I had to do it for like a good solid week. Okay? Mufasa was very, very slow in learning retrieval, but this is one of the ways that we did it. Another way, from there, let me back up a little bit. From there, the dog will pretty well figure out what you want. So you're pretty good at that. To the next one, this is another way that I tried with Mufasa, and this is the way that I got the furthest with him. I opened his mouth, I told him take it, I had him close his mouth on it, and the minute that he closed his mouth, I was like, drop or out. He knows both. It's whatever with him. I told him out, and I took it out of his mouth. Obviously, I didn't rip it, but I took it out of his mouth. And then I gave him a treat. And pretty quickly, he understood, oh, hey, you want me to pick this up and give it to you. And then the minute that he did that, high praise. It's what, he got it almost immediately with that. But like I said, if you're not comfortable with opening your dog's mouth and then having them put their mouth on the item, this might not be the thing for you. I don't know. But those are both ways that I have encouraged Mufasa to do it. Now, I'm wearing two completely different outfits. So for the next part of this video, you guys are going to see my pants are brown and my shirt is yellow. Obviously, RV having fun yet. If you know, you know. We used to live in an RV, so puns for us. So I'm going to take this, take that apart, because he doesn't need it like that anymore. And I'm going to take a couple of treats. You don't need a whole, oopsie. You don't need a whole lot, but these treats, they are nowhere near even, but it gets it across. So let me get down to my dog and I'll show you. Okay, so this is Mr. Mufasa. Can you take that right there is where you want a treat. Okay. Take. Yes. Ready? Oops. Now see, this is the part where he likes to play. Get it. Bring it up to me. Come on, bring it up. Good boy. Bring it to me. Why is this upside down? Hold on. Okay, so he's got the leash over there. Luffy, bring it. Bring. Stop playing with it. Bring it to me. Come on. Get it. I'm going to steal it from you again, because you're a goof. Oopsie. Oopsie. Can you get it? Mama dropped it. Oopsie. Get it. Thank you. Good boy. But you guys can see, like, he loves to play with it. Oopsie. You guys can see the metal doesn't bother him. Whoopsie. Get wanna go get it? Now you guys can see the metal was clearly in his mouth. But that is how I taught that. Anyway, we love you guys and we hope you guys are having a good day. Bye guys.